What's up, guys? Moonlapse Nightwind here. I have a video to make because I'm about to bitch. This is going to be my experience with and a recommendation that you do not, absolutely under any circumstances, if you shop on Discogs and you need to order something uh, from that's being shipped from Japan, and I mean mostly like bands and artists that are based in Japan, not just metal. Just anything that any artist that is based out of Japan, and you're buying secondary market. If you're shopping on Discogs, do not buy from these people. This is my purchase order. It's really hard to tell, but it's a KUPIKU-COM. I bought this album, this Duran Gray Misa EP, their debut EP from them, and it arrived finally. It's in good shape. I have no complaints about the actual product. It arrived good shape as described, fine. Where my complaints come in is I ordered this album and I have my phone pulled up because I have the receipts on October the 25th, and I will try to get this to show on camera as best as I can. So you can see down there, ordered on October 25th, 2022. And when I ordered it, it was $9.90 for shipping, which I thought was a steal, especially coming from Japan. Shipping from Japan is a little more expensive, but because it's Duran Gray, I'm willing to pay that because I know I cannot find it in the United States most of the time. Now, since I've ordered a couple other things, I'm not going to dig it out of this pile, but that Kiso, or let me grab it here. Uh, this one. In a video I haven't uploaded yet because I've been far behind on uploads. Kiso. I ordered their album Kiso from another different seller in Japan. And it got shipped to Seattle before it got shipped to me here in Nashville, and it got shipped back to Japan, and then got here to me before this item got to me. I ordered them on the same day. This album arrived or went from Japan to Seattle, back to Japan, then to here in half the time that this one arrived. And that's because they didn't even ship it on the day that they marked it shipped on October the 27th, according to Discogs. Let me try turning the brightness down. Maybe that will help. According to Discogs, October 27th is when it shipped. Well, and another thing, they told me there was no tracking. I messaged them about 3 or 4 weeks from when I had ordered it, asking where the hell my package was, and if there was tracking. And they said, "Oh, you can't get tracking for $9.90 US. That's ridiculous." Well, that's a fucking lie. Let me cover the addresses on here. Here's the tracking for this fucking package. Let me cover my address and the address this is shipped from. That says KUPIKU on it. KUPIKU AG. And not only I'm going to cover the addresses again, but I'll show you what state where this shipped from. It's shipped from Utah. It's shipped from within the United States with tracking, and I paid for shipping from Japan to the United States without tracking, supposedly. So, not only did they lie to me about it not having tracking, they lied to me about where it's come from. They lied to me about when it had shipped. How do I know when it shipped? Because of that tracking number. Here's the UPS or USPS tracking for this package. Shipping label created November the 17th in South Jordan, Utah. And it arrived here just today, November the 30th, 2022. So a week later. So it wasn't shipped when it was shipped almost a month later after it was ordered. They told me it was coming from Japan. It did not. It came from Utah here in the United States. They told me there was no tracking. Clearly there was. And I know for a fact, because this came from the United States, I've shipped single CDs before. You can get shipping on this package specifically for probably about $5. So they scam you out of shipping because they say they're shipping from Japan, but they're shipping from the United States. They lie to you about when the item will be there and when it will ship. They do not communicate with you, and they're very rude to you when you ask. Let me read this to you. I said, hello. I said, hello. It's been almost 3 to 4 weeks. I have not received the item. Is there a tracking number, or are there any updates? They replied, hello. Thank you for your message and again your order. Tracking service was offered at checkout, but however, only the economy service was selected. It's not possible to buy tracked or registered service for just $960, not $990. Excuse me, $960 USD. So very snide remark about how they can't afford tracking when, again, it's right there on the package. And then they say, regardless, your package remains en route and is on schedule. It should be delivered within our earlier estimate. Which it barely was. We were going on week 5 to week 6. They said 4 to 6 weeks. So just barely. And I paid for this over a month ago. Again, I ordered this at the end of October. This Durian Gray album, this copy of Kiso, again, went to a completely different state, back to Japan, and then to me. This one that I got, Macabre, and I got the deluxe edition of the Oboro single. I ordered that through a record store. They got it imported in a week from Japan. A week. Half the Durian Gray stuff I have. Actually, more than half. There's probably only like 2 or 3 that I have found here in the United States. Over half of the stuff I have from Durian Gray, I have had shipped from Japan, and it only took maybe a week to get here, with the exception of this. But that one has its own special circumstances, and even then, like I said, it went from Japan to Seattle, back to Japan, to Nashville, and then a little bit north where I live, in half the time that this Misa EP took to get here. Long story short, I know I've repeated myself multiple times, but KUPIKU is a fraud seller. They also, I need to point out, they have 100%, if I can get this to show, seller feedback rating. They have a 100% seller, a peerless, perfect seller rating, which is bullshit. I go through, and I've seen negative reviews, and I should have done research before I bought from them. They have negative reviews. They have neutral reviews. And all the neutral reviews are just because Discogs will bug you over and over to leave feedback, and until you do. And all the neutral reviews will say, I haven't received my item yet. I haven't received my item yet. Because people are just putting that in there because Discogs will bug you time and again until you leave that feedback when these people haven't received their items yet. Do not buy from KUPIKU. Do not give these scammers your money. I doubt. I asked for my for what I paid. I'll happily pay for the item. I have no problem paying for this because I wanted it. And it's in good shape. It really is. There is nothing wrong with this. It is exactly as is, maybe even better. I think they had it listed as very good. There's not a scratch on here. But I asked for my shipping back because I paid for international shipping, not domestic. Not $5 shipping from fucking Utah to Tennessee. So yeah, don't buy from KUPIKU. In fact, let me find this other seller that I bought Kiso from, because I'd rather you buy from them when it comes to buying things from Japan with Japanese music. 1 second here. That one was from Ongaku Express. Very, very professional, very kind people. They basically overnighted this when they got it back from Seattle. KUPIKU scammed me out of shipping. And I'll never order from them again. You shouldn't either. Fuck them. If you know anyone that is ordering from them, please get them to stop, because they're losing money on that shipping cost when they're being just shipped from the United States. It's absurd. So, rant over. Don't buy from Kupiku. I never will again. If you guys see this, if you guys at Kupiku see this, or the one person who, if you're even a company, uh, it, fuck you. That's all I gotta say. You're a piece of shit, and I hope you're happy with yourself. Because if anyone I know goes to order from them, I will personally make sure they do not. I will help them find the item somewhere else to make sure they do not give you a dime. So that's it. Thanks for listening. And yeah, don't buy from them. I'm going to enjoy this EP, but I will never buy from Kupiku again. Thanks, guys. See you later.